Okay, y'all, welcome to another edition of Shop Time. Got a little special something I'm gonna work up here. Never done this before, but I don't think it's gonna be that difficult of a job to do. I've got these 4 blocks. I guess it's 3 or 4. Let's see. Yeah, 4 blocks, 4 bricks. I've got spare bricks. These just come loose and fell off. So I got 4 more bricks. I got a little bit of mortar repair, and I got some got a trowel. I got my knock a hole in the wall chisel and the hammer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace these 4 bricks, but the bricks aren't gonna sit in there very well with all that other stuff on there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my chisel and my hammer, and I'm going to clean this mess out a little bit, see how it goes. Want the thunder, want the rain. One thing I don't want to do is crack the brick itself, because then I'd have 5 to replace. Turn you back on when I get close. Stay steady. Alright, I got the place cleaned out right here pretty good. So I got my bricks. So time to mix up just a little bit of mortar here. Quickcrete. Cement. Ain't gonna make a pond out of it though. Cement pond, get it? Beverly Hillbillies. So, that's nice. I got it in a bag. Now bear with me, I'm using a different little tripod and making this camera move around some. Before I hear anything about why you didn't do it like this or why you didn't do it like that, please be aware this is the first time I've ever had a darn cement trowel in my hand. It says quick setting, but I don't know what their idea of quick setting is. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 5 hours. I don't know. All I do know is I'm trying to fix this darn thing. And I know I suck at it. Sure, if I did it every day, it'd be a different story. I don't. It said mix it up 5 parts cement to 5 parts water. But that just makes it unmanageable. So I made it 5 parts cement, probably about 2 parts water. Okay, it's making a freaking mess, really, is all I'm doing, as usual. I've seen folks take these bricks and this cement, slap it on there, stick it and go. I ain't quite like that. I ain't quite that good. I'm dropping and wasting more than putting on. I will tell you this, though. I'll tell y'all the story while I'm doing this. Did you know that the most successful pirate in history was a woman? Sure was. She was a Chinese. She was a Chinese pirate who was taken captive by a pirate, and her beauty was said to be so great that he married her, and once he died, everybody thought so much of her. All the other, you know, I don't know what you call them, pirates on the ship, all the other pirates were more than happy to have her take over after her husband died. Her name was her name is Ki Si, I think is what her name was. Her name was. I think. Now don't hold me to that. This is gonna look like a 3-year-old did it. Anyway, she was Chinese, and she commanded, at the height of her power, she commanded, get out of there. She commanded over 1,000 ships, and she had like 50,000 pirates with her. Other deckhands, or whatever you want to call them. She was so strong, and her power was so strong, they put it like that, that the Chinese government couldn't do anything with her. She just wreaked havoc on the South China Sea, and she holds. She wreaked so much havoc on the South China Sea that the Chinese people couldn't do anything with her. She'd raid villages, she'd attack trading vessels, and do all kinds of other stuff, you know. And that ain't more there. Finally, since the Chinese couldn't do anything with her, get your butt out of there. They tried to get put all these bricks down, that way I know about how much I might fill in. She got the British and Portuguese Navy, or the Chinese got the British and Portuguese Navy to help them hunt her down, track her down and kill her, or track her down and capture her, stop whatever she was doing, stopping the pirating. So, as they were on their way, getting ready, the Chinese emperor made one last ditch at diplomacy. He said that she could keep everything she's got, just stop pirating. Go into retirement, retire, and they'll call the whole thing off. Well, she knew a good thing when she saw one. So she stopped. Not only was she allowed to keep everything she had her own pension. All of her men and women, I'm sure there was women. I mean, you don't become a female pirate and not have women people on your vessel also as pirates. She was able to not only keep what she had, she got off scot-free. She had her own retirement, as did all of her peeps. But she was probably the most successful pirate. Everybody else would have hunted her down. And the British, since they had so much, and Spanish too, they already had a lot of experience with pirates. Chinese emperor asked them to lend him a hand, and they were on their way to do so whenever the Chinese emperor made the deal with her, and she took it. This was back in, golly, early 1800s, I imagine. Starting to set up on me. I gotta hurry and get done. Quit running my mouth about the Chinese pirate. They say quick sit, and they mean like 5 or 10 minutes quick sit. I'm just gonna pack it on here, and I'll come back later and scrape off all the excess on top of the block. But if I don't, I'll never get it done before the concrete sets in. Even if I gotta use my knocking a hole in the wall chisel, get it out. Alright, I'll turn it off. Turn it back on again. Alright, that's what it looks at right now. Everything's still wet. What I'm gonna do is just kind of let it dry. I know it looks like a third grader did it right now, but give me a chance. We're gonna let it dry, then I'm gonna come out here and kind of scrape off the excess, I hope. That's what I'm shooting for. So we'll see how it looks after it dries, and I can clean it up some. That's it, finished up. Looks alright, I guess, other than I need to scrape some of that concrete off of there, off the brick itself. But I don't think it looks that bad. I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, after I scrape some of that excess concrete off, because I am no brick mason. But once I get all that, extra concrete off, I think it'll at least blend a little bit, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. Thanks for watching, y'all.